All right, man. It's your boy Daydream, bro. I'm here with my boy Dzevad, and you know we've been talking about doing a basketball podcast for a minute now, and we just couldn't wait, man. We gonna cop some equipment and stuff, but we couldn't wait, so we had to get on the XR and just get it popping today, man. After last night's game, so at this point, bro, like I know it was 2 home games by Milwaukee, but it just looked like Toronto can't fuck with them. Like, I know Kawhi is definitely on another level. I just don't think he got the firepower along with them to mess with this team, bro. It's too many, like, Middleton can shoot it, Brogdon back. They just look like they ready already to go to a finals and stuff. And I think the series is almost a wrap-up. I think it's a gentleman's sweep, 5 games at most. Honestly, I could see them even getting swept at double home. Toronto's no different than last year other than Kawhi being on the team. Kawhi seems gassed from a 7-game series, and I pretty much think it's a wrap-up, but what you think, bro?
I pretty much think the same thing I told you already. I think that Raptors are gonna maybe take 1 or 2 at home.
Okay.
And if they do, they might win that 3rd one at home too if they get to that one. So. But even if it gets to Game 7, which I don't think it will, I think Bucks take it at home. Giannis is just too strong, and his supporting cast is just way too strong. They only lost 1 game this playoffs. They're 11-1 or 10-1 or something.
I ain't even know that. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I've been watching like pretty much all the games too, and I ain't even know that stat for real. But and that's what I mean. Every time I watch them motherfuckers, like
they lost that first one to the Celtics, and Paul Pierce said that shit. Series is over. You know what I'm saying? So we can't ever count nobody out. Kawhi is a legend. You know what I'm saying?
That's so true.
He could wheel them to 2-2, and then it's an even series again, best of 3. And going against Kawhi, you know what I'm saying? You never fucking know, bro. I'm not here to predict anything. We're here to just recap and what we think, you know.
Yeah, and I feel you.
We can give our predictions, but.
So what you think? Okay, Game 3, who taking it?
Man, if it goes 3-0, it's a wrap. So I think Raptors got to win this one.
Honestly, dude, I think they go up 3-0. I think it's actually a landslide win again. After last game, I think it's really already starting to show that team is not messing with them at all, and the Bucks actually might be a viable option to beat Golden State even with KD, and I hope that's true. So that's why I'm hoping the Bucks are strong as ever.
Either way, Bucks are gonna win it, but I'm thinking that Raptors are gonna win 1 or 2 at home, at least 1. I don't think they're gonna get swept, so we'll see what happens.
So man. It's absolutely crazy, but the Lakers, I know we backtracking a little bit. The Lakers do have a coach now with Jason Kidd as the assistant. Frank Vogel is the new coach. And as my friends do know, I am a big fan of Frank Vogel. I was a big fan of the Pacers team that he took back to the playoffs after a long stint. I think like when he came there before that, I think they made the playoffs, 2011 first time? I think that's right.
Yeah, something like that.
When he came through, and that was before that, the Pacers had never been there, because I was watching basketball, like when I was introduced to the game was like Lakers versus the Pacers area. My dad and my uncles was heavy on that finals, and so I kept up with the Pacers like whole time, you know what I mean? And they were not doing well in the 2000s, like at all, like to me, not at all, not to what they usually were doing. And when he came through, Paul Pierce, I even thought Hibbert, those games he had in the playoffs, like I just think he did a good job of like bringing back a team, and I think that's exactly what LA needs. And I think a lot of people kind of sleeping and just trying to think like, oh, LeBron do this, LeBron do that. And I really think Bron gonna not really fall in line, but he gonna work with Jason Kidd and as the assistant and work with Frank Vogel. And I think they're going to get it popping this year regardless if he get anybody. You do not get it twisted. LeBron does not play no games on them court. But
you saw they're not replacing Magic Johnson with nobody?
Really?
Yeah. They released that statement like on Friday, I think yesterday or Thursday. Not sure. But they said they're not replacing him with nobody. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm pretty sure that means that dude, Pelinka, is just going to run it.
He's going to run it. You know? They need to bring Kobe.
I don't really know Frank like that. I don't really know what he's done. So I'm not trying to judge the dude, but I'm just going based off of what Steven Jackson said, and he says that he doesn't think Frank can coach LeBron. So I mean, I'm not sure if that's the right coach for LeBron or the Lakers, but we'll see what happens, bro. That's my team, bro. So I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, and I think I mean. it's kind of crazy when discussing LeBron, man, and we become so used to dominance that people really don't even realize what they're watching anymore. And like all this like numbers games, everybody playing with Giannis with these crazy numbers. LeBron started all that crazy stuff, just being crazy and everything for this age. Everybody know they game, any slasher game that added your 3 later, man, y'all know what's up, man. LeBron is an absolute animal no matter. I mean, dude, people have to understand. It took KD, Steph, Clay, all them knocked them off, bro. That was
73 and 19 couldn't beat them. They were up 3-1.
Come on, bro. And I know Draymond got suspended. That's a huge thing to mention, but it's like that's either here nor there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if the LA Lakers can get LeBron somebody, he's definitely going to take them somewhere. Even if they don't, LeBron will definitely be in the playoffs 6 seed or above. Actually, what's your prediction on that? I think 6 seed or above. Yeah. Even if he didn't get no Kawhi or none of those guys, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody, if they keep Lonzo, if Lonzo plays and Lonzo stays healthy, they were 4th seed before LeBron and Lonzo got injured. So I think they'll be top 4. I got them because they're not gonna half-ass nothing.
That's gutsy, but
they're not gonna half-ass nothing. I feel like they're either gonna go hard and get top 4, or they're gonna fall, and they're not gonna make it again.
That makes sense.
On some bullshit, you know.
That makes sense. And they got the team to do it. But yeah, man, we gonna move on, man. We really wanted to actually weigh in on this draft, the draft picks and everything. And if, you know, now basically everyone knows Zion's going to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's just like, it's New Orleans. So it's like, do you think Anthony Davis is gonna stay? Like, do you think he's still?
Of course, I think.
Really?
I think so. I think that if Knicks would have got the number 1 pick, then obviously it would have been a trade that went down. Probably, who knows? That's what they were talking about. Now the Pelicans got the number 1 pick. They got Zion. I'm pretty sure Anthony Davis wouldn't mind, just like how Kawhi probably wouldn't mind to stay in Toronto. Or like just how Paul George didn't mind staying OKC. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably want to go, but they're like thinking about it more now. They're entertaining the thought more now that he's got the number 1 draft pick. He's gonna get Zion. It might be fun to play with him. You know, it's like a younger version of LeBron that he wants to go play with in LA.
Okay, so here's my thing is like, the only reason why I think he not gonna care, and I'm not saying they're the exact same player, but you bring in like DeMarcus Cousins, and when Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins were together, you know what I'm saying? And like, those dudes went crazy with numbers. They both were like 20 and 11 plus, like easy. I don't even have to look up the stats. It was something like that. And I think it was like 24 and 12 and shit. Like, they was going crazy, both of them. But they still weren't winning like winning a lot of games like that. They were in the West, like in the playoffs and shit. And I think DeMarcus got hurt. Which is, you know, always kind of his story, even though that's like my fucking favorite player. I gotta admit.
What position do you think Zion's gonna play in the league?
Power forward.
The 4 or
yeah,
the 3?
I think he'll play power forward.
You think he'll play the 4?
I think he'll play power forward, because the thing about it is he's 6'7", yes, but look at Draymond Green. If you these dudes know how to defend. Zion's best attribute to me is gonna be his defense. A lot of people discuss the fact that he can dunk and he can slash, but he's literally going to be a lock-up defender at that speed and that size. What center is going to run into his body and be able to run through that? You're not going to be able to do that. If Zion get in front of you and put his hands in the air, it's a wrap. I don't care who it is. He's too big. So like you bring in Charles Barkley, you talk about dudes like Draymond Green. I think those guys on steroids.
You think he's a better shooter than Draymond? I think he is.
Oh, not right now, but he will be. Right now, he shoots it very selectively. So percentage-wise, sure, yeah, I'll give it to you there.
Like, when he does shoot it, like he's got. With that left hand is nice.
Zion is a very efficient player, man, and
he's
that's
smart, bro. His IQ is insane.
You're right. Maybe he'll be a better fit with him rather than DeMarcus Cousins. But then again, DeMarcus can shoot the 3. But I don't know, man. It's just
DeMarcus is just a goofy.
I just think they need more than that, my dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just think they need. I don't know.
But they got Julius Randle now too. Don't he?
Yeah, he can play the fucking point guard, dude. That dude is crazy, bro. Yeah. He can play the point guard, man.
Zion could too. I could see Zion at a 2 or a 3, more of a 3.
See, but a 2, we have to shave
2
some weight
probably
off
not,
that
yeah.
boy. You
More
know what
of
I'm
a
saying?
3.
Like,
definitely more of a 3, like an Andre Iguodala type.
but yeah, you're right, because he quick, but he's 290. Like, I don't, like, to me, this is my point. Like, I always tell people this.
No, fuck that.
If you 7'2", you kind of got to play the center. And if you the biggest dude in the league, you kind of got to play a big. Like, you so big. Like, unless this, and I wouldn't tell him to shave the weight off. Low key, everybody's saying he should change his game. I think he should stay that big and be as quick as he is, bro. I think he'll lock any 3 through 5 ain't gonna be able to score on Zion Williamson. I think he has the potential to be the rookie of the year because of his defense, and that's gonna fuel his offense in the league. And that's where he gonna get those breakaway dunks that everybody want to see. Defense is Zion's game, bro.
He's gonna sell tickets, bro.
Yes.
I think they're gonna win more games with him than they did with DeMarcus for sure. Just because he's more of like a. I think he's just a hooper. You know what I'm saying? Like he
gonna get better too. And he gonna get better.
Yeah.
So in that,
I could see him averaging 30 in the league, just as long as he stays healthy, like in the future, in the next 5 years.
Yeah, I totally know what you mean. We should just definitely. I think he's gonna develop his shot. Once his 3-point really develops, which is going to happen with that kid, you can tell.
Yeah.
He can actually shoot it. So like. I think Zion 6 years in, yes, he'll be. I don't think this dude is gonna. I'll put it this way: Zion is not going to be that bust dude, and I know that. There's no way. There hasn't been a dude like this in a minute, man. Period.
No, he's not busting.
He ain't busting, man.
He could have went to the league after high school.
So yeah, so you think so? Last and final on this subject, man. Anthony Davis leaving or staying because Zion is going?
I think he'll stay he's got 1 more year in his contract, so he'll stay for another year.
I say he'll eventually leave. Even if he stayed this year, he wants to leave. I think he'll leave.
You think he'll leave this year or next year?
I think he'll try to leave as soon as possible, no matter what.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see, bro. I think he'll stay in this year for sure, and then maybe he goes next year.
All right, man. Well, you know what I'm saying? We talked about today's topics. We gonna do one topic we usually get into just separate from those. Called the Hall of Fame question of the day. So today's question is, would you take James Harden currently as he is with the Houston Rockets, or would you take New York Knicks, 60 points, Carmelo Anthony? What player are you taking if you start in your franchise today? You know what I'm saying? Go into the comments, man. Discuss it. Y'all both you got D'Antoni, man. Y'all got him in that offense. You got him pulling. You got him going crazy. You the GM. You want to spend max contract money. Who are you taking? James Harden now or James. Carmelo Anthony, New York Knicks?
I'll take James Harden.
You taking James?
Yeah. I love Melo.
Man, woo! It's actually crazy to say this, man, but I think I could put the players around Melo. There's no way I'm turning down Hall of Fame Melo in this situation. I'm sorry, James, you're an absolute dog. But Carmelo Anthony, I've seen him drop 60s on LeBron James, bro. I've seen this man, bro. Come on, bro. Like
James Harden scored.
Oh my god, bro. But like, it's the. Bro, I don't know, man.
He's a legend when it comes to getting to the free throw line, getting buckets. But he's a real hooper.
Okay, the people got to discuss this, though.
That's why this is a Hall of Fame question. You know what I'm saying? This is tough.
No, and you're right. If anybody, this is my thing, too. Say this in the comments if y'all won't. If we discuss James Harden as one of the best scorers ever, do we have to discuss all those travels? Because ain't no player ever did that.
No.
You think that's a no?
Ref calls it, bro. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We're not the referee. We can't.
You right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't go. All right, we ain't even got to get into that. My bad.
If you get away with it, you get away with it.
I just think, but see, ain't nobody else doing that. Melo is, dude. I just watched even a review. I think it was the second year the Heat got together. I think they lost to the Spurs in the finals.
Probably.
Early on in the season, the Knicks bust their ass like 3 times, bro, in a row. Busted them every time, bro. Melo giving them boys buckets alone, cuz. Like, and it's crazy because everyone talks down on Melo like he was never like a team player or anything like that. but he never really had the crazy team. I mean, the Knicks was straight, actually. I'm not going to lie, but they didn't have championship players. Like LeBron, D. Wade, and Chris Bosh. And this dude's shooting right over Bosh, shooting right over James.
I mean,
just watching those performances.
They had Jeremy Lin. They traded him, though.
Yeah, but I mean, Jeremy Lin's sanity lasted like 15 games. I mean,
not even, bro.
Yeah,
he's still
like
playing,
not even, bro.
He's still playing though. He's with the Nets.
Yeah. I mean, he's still a competitive player in the league.
Hey, we still need a name for the podcast too.
You're definitely right. We actually forgot about that, man. Yeah, we was just too excited, man, and just had to discuss it. The playoffs. This has easily been the most exciting playoff in a long time. Unfortunately, my man LeBron is out of it, and that's probably why, because he's the best. And, but yeah, man, we need a name. Drop comments what y'all think, man. It's going to be me and bro. We probably going to thug it out in the whip for a little bit until we get our equipment, man. But just rock with us, man. We're going to discuss. We're going to watch the games, the Western and Eastern Conference Finals. Definitely get up with y'all right after that. And, yeah, we out this boy.
Tell us what you want to see, all right? Peace.